NFC East, AFC East.
Isn't what?
What do you think is a more powerful division right now? Record obviously leans towards the, just.
I think the Bills are a better team I think the Bills are the best team in football.
You think the Bills are better than the Eagles?
I do. I think the Bills are the best team in football.
Yeah.
That game, that was
Lot
even
of
with that
injuries, too.
huge
A lot of
spread.
injuries on
That
the
was
defense.
I'll bet they wanted to make that game fucking.
What game?
The Steelers Bills this past weekend that they just the 14-point. That was the one that I fucking or one of two that I hit on last week, but they would have made that shit fucking 21 if they could, because that was a no fucking brainer.
Yeah.
They had some.
So you think the Bills are stronger? Because I say AFC East, even though, and I thought it meant, and I know it leads.
It was strong, not with the NFC East for sure.
Well, if the Bills are stronger than the Eagles,
Because with these quarterbacks, I mean, the Dolphins look like.
Well, that's the thing. It's what's Miami going to look like in 2 or 3 weeks from
That's
now?
what I mean.
You know what I mean?
They're
They had
just
some
like-
kid, Skylar Thompson, playing quarterback. the other
Yeah,
day.
like dude.
Teddy Bridgewater,
And they didn't. And the Jets didn't impress me by any means in that
I
game.
have
either.
no. The
they've
Jets
been
are
winning.
gonna.
The Jets have been able to win some games.
Sure, they have. You give it to them. You know
young
what I mean?
team, like-
Listen, but they're not impressing me, is what I'm saying.
I mean, neither are the Commanders. That's
Sure.
The argument
Well,
here is if their top team is better than our top team, is their bottom team lower than our bottom team? Are the Patriots or the Jets worse than the Commanders?
no way. No, the Patriots definitely aren't. The Patriots definitely.
The Dolphins, I definitely aren't. Even
Washington's. Listen,
Did you see?
right. So
Did you see Ron
where's
Rivera this weekend in his interview? They were like, "What's wrong? What's the difference between?" And he's like, "Quarterback."
how is
Yeah.
he still out of a job?
And then he's
and
just kinda,
are
like,
the Giants or the
backtracking on that one? He's like, no. I didn't mean Carson Wentz is the problem. I meant
Yeah.
we need to build around.
Just say what
Put
you
the
want.
pieces. It's just
Yeah,
like, no,
no.
man.
How the
he
hell is this
sucks.
guy still a head coach? I'm like, Ron Rivera sucks as a coach.
Yeah.
He sucks.
There's certain guys that should just be coordinators.
Yeah.
what they have going on in the back office there? I think they're not even trying to even.
Yeah, no, totally.
They're trying to keep things.
Well, they
afloat.
can't
Yeah.
fire anyone because Dan Snyder, their owner, who loves firing people, is suspended right now currently.
And they have
so
full
it's like,
investigations happening.
Yeah,
they
they
need to keep
can't-
people
yeah.
in their positions to keep things going. They're not,
that team is.
Yeah.
You talk about one of the worst organizations in
Broken.
sports.
Yeah.
It is right up there.
Institutionally
it is
broken, yeah.
very high up there.
Yeah.
In all of sports.
Yeah, but yeah, I think AFC East is a stronger division than NFC East.
You think so?
When you look at when you break it down, I think it's fair to say the Bills are a better team than the Eagles, or at least overall, if you were like Madden style rating, they'd probably be a higher rating. You know what I mean? Not necessarily.
I think it's so tough to say because I'm like right now. I don't think the Giants are as good as their record shows.
No,
I
they're
really
not.
don't.
They're not.
I'm waiting for them to. That's kind of why I took the Ravens this week. I'm
yeah.
waiting for them to fall.
And that will happen.
Decent defense, and they were good with.
Yeah.
Same thing with the kind of with the Cowboys.
But
They're
it's like
able
you
to-
look at the AFC East. It's like it's so tough to see with Miami right now because like again they might have another third string quarterback.
Yeah.
But do you take? But still, do you take Teddy Bridgewater coming back?
Might not come back. Though.
Yeah.
What's his? His isn't a brain issue, is it?
Concussion. Yeah. First play of the game. I knew this was going to
fine.
happen. Well,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead.
spoke about
Maybe
this.
he is
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
The way
Maybe
the
he
Dolphins
is.
are trending with concussions,
Maybe
there's
he
no
is.
Right.
fucking
Yeah,
way.
I agree.
The reaction-
It's going to overtake it.
The
It's gonna
overcompensation.
overtake
They're
it.
not-
And Tyreek Hill got fucking hurt. They're saying he's practicing today. They
Had a
said
quad
Tua's
injury, right?
practicing today. Yeah, Tyreek Hill's in a walking boot at the end of that game.
If they're running with a third stringer, they should just fucking cut their losses and chill out with fucking. Don't let.
But do you
Tyreek
still
Hill
let's
get
say
hurt.
Tua or Bridgewater come back in the next 2 to 3 weeks? Do you take the Dolphins
No.
or do you take the Commanders? The Commanders aren't. They're scoring some points,
No,
and
the Dolphins are a better team than Washington.
even with their quarterback situation.
Yeah,
the next 6
I would-
games,
I
they
would say so.
So
yeah.
once again, the Bills are better. The Dolphins are better than the Commanders. So I understand the Giants and the Cowboys are both fairly competitive.
Commanders are going to win their games, I think, honestly.
Who?
As shitty as they are, I think the Commanders are going to pull out some fucking games. They put up.
Are the Jets? Are the Jets and Patriots?
Lions.
Neither are better than the Cowboys or the Giants.
I think
so.
the
Those
Jets
are
still suck too.
Yeah, I think both of those New York teams. I don't think they're that good.
Yeah.
yeah. AFC.
It's going to be.
It's a pretty comparable. It's a pretty comparable
it's-
situation
yeah,
in those two
yeah.
divisions, I would say.
You could say, yeah, you could say. I mean, definitely the NFC East is more competitive, right? It looks more. Again, everything looks competitive right now because we're fucking 5 weeks in.
Yeah,
you know
5
what I mean?
games, yeah.
And I think a lot of people are kind of acting crazy because usually when the NFC East is competitive, every team's like 7-9. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is kind of strange in a way where it's like, oh shit, like Philly's fucking, they haven't lost yet. The Giants have one loss. The Cowboys have won. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah. But can the Giants win another 4 out of 5 games?
we'll see.
You know,
We'll see.
can the Eagles win another 5 straight? No, but I think we got at least 3. I think we can hit in
sure.
60%, which puts us 8-2.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. So
We'll
strong start. But last week, anything else?
I want to say the Atlanta Falcons, the only team that's undefeated against the spread this
5-0.
year,
ATS,
is the Atlanta
baby.
Falcons.
Facts.
Dude, every time I think they're going to get blown out, I mean, that pass Atlanta should have had a chance to win that game. They call fucking roughing the passer on.
Yeah.
I still don't even. I think it's more that overreaction shit from the Tua thing. Brady just gets hit and taken down in fucking. I'm like, how they called that, and then the Chris Jones play on Sunday Night Football. I'm like, how are you calling roughing the? I'm like, I'm looking at that, trying to think from their point of view, from like the most crazy safety, like I always try to think of what the NFL's thinking on this play, like. Because a lot of times you see like great hits, like a cornerback will lay out a receiver, a tight end, and it's clean, but it's like so brutal. You're like, oh, like, and you think the ref initially thought these plays. Derek Carr fumbled the ball on that Sunday night play, which shouldn't have been anything.
What did they say?
He put his body weight on him or something.
He said he landed with his full body weight.
What are you supposed to do?
I thought it was when I saw it, and I didn't hear any of the commentary from the game, but I saw the hit. For me, it looked like this issue seemed with Tua, where maybe this like slamming or like whipping thing, which
he didn't. The Brady one you're talking about?
The Brady one, yeah. Where
the other one, he didn't whip him at all. He just
what?
He just like swallowed
Derek
him.
Carr one, yeah.
Oh, Derek Carr. No.
He just like
Brady one.
Tom Brady. The whipping effect, I think, is something that maybe will be more.
But he was going to be on top of him, though. This is the thing. It's another thing too. It's like you got to remember, Tom Brady's huge. You know what I mean? It's like Tom Brady. Like everyone always says, Tom Brady will fall down because he's not going to get hit. That's why he's still playing right now. But it's like you got to take a guy that big down. Like you have, like Tom Brady's enormous. You know what I mean? You have to take him to the ground.
Coming already with the momentum, you grab them, you go with your. Of course, I mean, make total sense to any reasonable, rational person who understands the laws of physics.
They have to do something about this, right? Because this has really gotten to the point. I know we always say, "Oh, they got to do." They actually have to do something.
Whipping
about this.
tacklings, I think, will be especially because of Tua. I think it's kind of like UFC too. It's if you're using the earth to hit somebody, basically, or you pick them up or like slamming them or anything like that.
Bullshit.
No, they should be able to hit a defensive receiver. I mean, that should be.
It was Grady Jarrett, that guy who hit Grady Jarrett for the Falcons. He probably would have been the MVP of the Super Bowl if the Falcons held on to that. He sacked Brady like 3 times in that game, 3 or 4 times in that game.
Oh, so he's got a grudge.
Yeah, he's been in Atlanta forever. Just a fucking.
But 5-0 against the spread, Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. I mean, they just stick around. I was shocked. I mean, I'm shocked that Atlanta's stuck around in these games. I'm not surprised. It's always like a team like that's good against the spread. But I'm like Atlanta. I'm like Atlanta should have had the opportunity to go down the field and win that game the other day.
Yeah,
they should have, and they were robbed of that.
It's the spread is 5.5 points in Atlanta. 49ers. How much of that line do you think is impacted by this? Because I've heard about it. They are 5. So it's baked in, sure, but
factor.
Yeah, but
it's definitely played. It's definitely played in.
Do you move it down to like 3.5 and
in
3
Atlanta?
rather?
That's in Atlanta.
Yeah, in Atlanta. Move it down to 3 and consider that like.
I think they're gonna have a tough time. I'm buying stock in San Francisco, man.
Yeah.
I know they're not like the sexiest team on paper, dude. All that shit, dude. They
win games, man.
They do, and they have good players, dude. And they're well coached, and I just like how they play. You know,
scary defense.
They lost to
amazing defense.
They lost to the Broncos 10-11.
I know. But there is shit like that. Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo walked out of the end zone for a safety. Like you're gonna get stuff like that. But as far as like you see like certain skill positions they have, and you're like, oh my god, like defensive end, wide receiver, cornerback, safeties.
Trey Lance.
Oh yeah, that was bad. He's not coming back, right? He's done for the season.
He's done. He's done.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. When you absolutely blow out your ankle, that's usually what they do. What other games we got?
I want to say real quick. So I was working at MetLife Stadium on Sunday. I'm working this like gambling job or whatever, and my Uber driver drops me off at like the wrong gate, and this guy spoke like no English. He was like Indian or something, and I was like, just drop me off here. I'll walk around the stadium. Drops me off at the gate where the players are getting dropped off. Right? It's like fucking 9 a.m., 8:45, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking in, and I see this fucking just massive human being walking towards me. And I'm like, who? And I'm like, oh, it was Joe Flacco walking in.
Shit.
Joe Flacco walking in with Zach Wilson.
Oh, hell yeah.
Flacco just towers over. I look at Flacco, I was like, and it was Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco, and then it had to have been a wide receiver. I couldn't tell you who it was, but it was cold Sunday morning. It was like I was chilly. I had like a hoodie on and a jacket. and then there's this dude wearing like a sleeveless Moschino like cashmere vest, black dude, like just has to be a wide receiver, dude. But like these bright neon green pants, dude. I was like, that's what a wide receiver should look like. But I was like, I never realized how huge Flacco was when I saw it. And then I watched them. They were just going through security. I was like, God damn! I was like, Flacco's enormous. Dude.
Shit. I didn't realize he was that big.
He's big. Yes, I think he's 6'6" or something.
6'6".
He looked like
6'6",
yeah. I
yeah.
looked at him. I was like, he kind of looked like I mean, he was bigger than a basketball player. I was like, God damn.
Damn, that's a big fucking dude.
But I saw him, and yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm trying to think. Is there any other fucking headlines we missed? Anyone? Antonio Brown was acting up.
No, Antonio Brown's old news.
Yeah.
Hunter held up security.
Future trolling Russ Wilson with lyrics about banging Sierra.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. To his brain is stew. My doctor friend says his brain is stew. He will never be able to put together a coherent sentence.
Sure. Antonio Brown tweeted this yesterday. Did you see that? Did you see this, John? Antonio Brown tweeted this. It's a picture of the Arizona Cardinals like logo, and it's like slightly altered. It says "Starting my own team" sign, and it says "Retardinals."
He's gonna flame out.
He put it on.
He's gonna flame out.
He put it on there Monday morning talking, and he's running his mouth about Kyle. I was like, good. I'm like, what an asshole.
Oh my
but I was like, I thought that was such a great. Of all the things he's tweeted, yeah. That's classic Antonio Brown retardinals.
Oh my God, that's.
I'm like, I wish I kind of wish.
I'm sorry for laughing that hard. That's such a fucking
I do. I saw that. I was like,
thing.
fuck, Antonio Brown nailed it.
Yeah. He didn't make that.
No, I know. You're right. He definitely
but being able to posting it, and I've never seen it. It's pretty funny.
Yes, and how I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
He's like
anybody
Kanye.
who's offended by
He's not.
He's like Kanye, but he doesn't have the infrastructure.
Funny. That is
He's
hilarious.
nuts.
He's gonna be homeless. It's gonna be sad.
He's not. Thursday Night Football, we got a beauty. We got Chicago and Washington. Oh, baby. I can't wait.
The line is +1
I
to the
can't
Bears.
wait to-
You gotta bet that.
Commanders.
I cannot wait to tune into that one.
Over under 38 points.
I cannot wait to tune
Is it
into
really
that
38?
38 fucking points.
Hit that fucking over hard. They're
one.
gonna.
Are you sure, dude? With Justin Fields and dude.
They're just gonna.
That is, I mean, dude, you see this shit.
Gonna
it's
be
like,
one of those weird ass games. No, dude. Carson Wentz is gonna throw.
Dude.
It's gonna be some because that's where Carson Wentz is gonna shine in some fucking bullshit.
Both
ass
defenses
game
just go, hey guys,
against the.
you guys let us score. We let you score. We have a fucking good night because everybody across the country.
This is where these two teams are gonna shine against each other in a fucking dog shit Thursday night game.
This is just, you see, this is like NFL television hierarchy right here, right?
Yeah.
It's like Bezos pays all this money to get Amazon to get all these games, and they stick them with dog shit games. Monday Night Football sucked for like, right when ESPN got Monday Night Football, it sucked. It was like all those dog shit. Sometimes you get a good matchup here and there. Sometimes you get that. Dude, these Thursday games just been fucking shit.
Get rid of them. I don't need them. Honestly,
It should be Thanksgiving.
It's weird that I say that as like who doesn't love an extra football game. I don't need
totally
Thursday night football.
Dude, put it on Thanksgiving. That's a Thursday
totally.
that deserves
Absolutely.
football. And then do
100%.
week 1 when the Super Bowl team plays. Do that.
Sure.
Do that.
I'm okay with that too.
This shit is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
dude.
I disagree.
Yeah,
I think most people do. I think most people. I'm just talking about the quality of the game. Sucks.
I rarely.
You don't have to
ever
watch. It's just
Yeah, you're right. You don't have to.
You know, I like the. It's not their fault that the
give
fucking,
them the.
you know,
I would
it's not,
rather.
It's not.
I don't want my team to play a Thursday night game.
Exactly.
Why not?
Exactly.
I don't want them on a 4-day week.
Yeah.
If you play Sunday, and you're getting the shit kicked out.
Yes.
You don't realize what these guys go through.
But
and
then
like
if you're a road
you
team, you gotta
need that
travel.
3 fucking
Yes.
days.
I hear you, but the risk.
I don't care.
The risk reward is shared because the team that you're playing might have just came up.
But I don't. I would rather my team get that extra 3 days and give you. I don't
Game
give a fuck.
planning, coaching.
Yeah,
everything.
I don't like it at all. I don't need it. I have other sports to fill Thursday with that I can watch.
Especially this time of the. Especially you must be feeling good after yesterday's game against Atlanta too.
I want a Saturday game. I think the NFL.
They're gonna have those later in the season.
I'd be okay.
I think Saturday night game should be
eliminate the Thursday game and make a Saturday game.
Saturday night game should be a
with that.
primetime game at like week.
It's tough though because they don't want to go against college.
Fuck college.
I don't watch. I watch almost no college.
Yeah, but we're from the Northeast though. People down south don't watch.
That's all they
you know
do.
what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like that's why they don't.
The Bible Belt is fucking SEC
yes.
football.
They could have signed the Amazon deal to be online Saturday, you know. And I guess you're right. Like even Amazon wouldn't want that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Thursday I like 'cause it starts the weekend. Like I like that.
No, I hear you. I bitch about it all the time, but I always end up. I always end up watching.
You're not doing
the
anything.
game.
Like, why
but
not?
I'm like, I agree. It's like I don't need it. And I'm someone I feel like I can't get enough football in my life. I really do feel like that, but I don't need Thursday night football.
Yeah, and I especially with the fucking nonsense that they preach about keeping players healthy.
I know. It's the biggest joke in the world. It's like, are you shitting
Then you're
me?
lying.
Yeah,
you're
gonna absolutely
lying
in your fucking face. They're lying right to your
like
face.
25-week season with 6 days a week of football.
It's bullshit.
And just,
it's bullshit. The league is so fucking hypocritical.
It's